Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another week of emptying your wallets. Let's see who's on tonight. I see an Ashika, Slowed is good, Crucified Pooh, Happy Tailwag, Zuby, Iowa, no pun intended, Big Walruses, Duncan Yo-Yo, Happy Tailwag. There we go. Thanks, guys, for all joining in on this wonderful Sunday evening. If you guys are new to the show, I basically talk about all the group buys that are transpiring within the next 7-day time period. This episode will be discussing everything occurring tonight, the 18th all the way till this Saturday, the 24th. So yeah, I usually like to go with ending group buys, followed by missed group buys, in-stock items, then starting group buys. And then I also talk about how much you would actually need to join every single one of them. So without further ado, let's get started. Let's get started while I'm still sober, right? Let's see how long that vodka takes to like kick in. Anyway, here's the first one. The very first item that is ending this week, I actually thought ended last week, but apparently it's still going. This very first one is SA Magica. It's actually expiring tomorrow on the 19th. Check it out. This is an SA kit with black and purple colorway. I believe when I talked about it last time, I was just like, yeah, I know it's purple because the blue looks really weird. For those of you new here, I am colorblind to the color purple. So yeah, I can't really comment too much on this. However, if you wanted to buy just the alphas and the modifier, this would set you back about 90 bucks. That should cover up to a good TKL. If you wanted to buy everything here, that should set you back about 290 bucks. There we go. So let's just take a look at the renders rather briefly. Since we actually already covered this last week, don't have to talk too much about it, but I did want to mention that it's expiring tomorrow. There we go. Yep. SA kit. I am not a fan of SA, so if you are, more power to you. Look at all that. Let's see. See, look, it says closes April 16th, right? So I talked about this last week, but it's still open. It's still open right here. Last I heard, it should be closing tomorrow. So tomorrow is your absolute last chance. Anyway, if you do join this, expect this to deliver, here we go, 8 months from the close, estimated Q4 of 2021, but I know that Signature Plastics also has delays, so maybe expect Q1 of the following year. Who knows, who knows. Anyway, if you guys do want to join the set, make sure you click that link and join it before the 19th. Let's move on to the next product here. Next product is from KBD Fans. This one is for Topra key sets. This is the KBD Fans PBT High Pro EC keycaps. So if you have a Real Force, if you have a HHKB and are tired of your keycaps, this is a good alternative. So check it out. Look at all that. You've got all, I'd say pretty much every kind of Topra keyboard covered, except for maybe the clones from Plum, I believe. But if you're dealing with Real Force or HHKB, you should be absolutely fine. Look at all that. FC 980C. Yep. The Real Force. Another Real Force. There we go. Yeah, for those of you who don't know what the big deal about High Pro EC is, it's because this was a profile and key set commonly, well, it was exclusive to, well, I feel like you could only purchase it if you were in Japan. And you couldn't really find it on any other keyboards other than a Real Force, other than one particular Real Force. So now that there's actually a key set with this, it makes it more accessible to everyone else. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not so much of a Topra user. I've never liked the feel. So don't quite know the full extent of the history behind this set. But still, if you're a big Topher fan, do consider this. 69 bucks for the base, numpads 19, extras are also 19, and the JP Alphas, which I believe are for the JP edition of the HHKB, that's 35. That's 35. If you wanted to buy all of this, that's about 150 bucks for you. And this one ends on the 20th. New type says it's not true high pro, that's true. It's closer to MT3, but close enough. This one is MG Fishing. MG Fishing. When I first talked about this, I mentioned how I didn't like it, but the more I look at it, the more I like it, actually. I don't know. I just like the colors now. Colors look pretty good to me. But yeah, the base kit is about 100 bucks. Novelties are 25, and the alternate are $9.99. If you wanted to buy all three, that will set you back about 140 bucks right here. So yeah, if you wanted to purchase this, the lead time is 6 months, so it should still get to you by the end of the year. Hello, this is Dog says, I like the colors too, not so much the fishing theme. Yeah, like I guess I don't really understand what the colors have to do with the fishing theme, so not so sure. But for those of you who have never heard of MG, MG is basically a lower profile SA. So if you've liked SA but thought that it was way too tall for you, try out MG. MG might change things out for you. Next item that is expiring this week is GMK Monarch. GMK Monarch. With the base kit of 135 bucks, this is what you get. Pretty much most common layouts up to full size. You can buy a core, which is just the alphas for 70 bucks, novelties for 55, and extra for 40. Check it out. So unfortunately, this being another purple set, I can't really say too much about it. But yeah, here we go. 42 weeks after full payment is when the ETA to proxies are. So this is not ETA to you, the customer. This is ETA to the proxy that you purchased it from. So late Q2 2022. God, that's terrible. Like you as a customer would probably get this Q3 of 2022. That is, that is terrible. Oh my God. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, this expires on the 23rd, but let's go look at a couple more renders. Come on, show me renders. There we go. Renders. Big oof. Literally a year. Totally agree with you. Go. I do like the yellow. I like the yellow. Alright. Yeah, if you guys are interested in this set. Oh, you may notice that the link that I'm pasting in is mekibo.com, and you're like, what's that, Merlin? I've never heard of that shop before. Mekibo is what was formerly known as txkeyboards.com. So yeah, they're not just some random site here in the United States. They're actually a legit site, just a rename. Just a rename, if you will. So with that said, those are the only key sets that I know of that are expiring this week. Just as a quick recap, that would be SA Magica on the Kono store. There's the KBD Fans High Pro EC Topher keycaps, MG Fishing, and GMK Monarch. Out of those four, which ones are you guys most interested in, if any? If any, really. Like, I know, personally, it's not a very exciting week. So yeah, curious to see what the audience likes the most between GMK Monarch, MG Fishing, the Topher keycaps from KBD Fans, and SA Magica from Max Keys. Let's see. TX pulling a Dixie Mac. Oh yeah. Dr. Nucleus says not a fan of any. Monarch, none, pass, pass. If I had a real force, definitely the high pro pass. Wow, lots of people passing this week. I'm not surprised, to be honest. Not surprised at all. All meh to me. Big pass. Got jelly, so my funds are low. Probably Monarch, but passing on all. Pass, pass, pass. Jelly gang. Pass, pass. Jeez, lots of people passing this time. I guess it's not a very popular week, and to be honest, I would pass too. There's nothing here that greatly interests me. As you guys know, I can't really see SA Magica nor GMK Monarch, so I'm really only tied to MG Fishing or this guy. But you know, I'm not even a Topra user, so that would leave me with MG Fishing, which, you know, even though it's a shorter SA, it's still SA. So probably gonna pass on all of them as well. Gonna agree with quite a few of you here. Passing on all of them. Wow. Anyway, let's talk about keyboards. So yeah, what I'm talking about is the Design 3 Alice. So check it out. If you go through all of their options here, all of them are marked sold out, sold out, sold out, sold out, except for this one, the matte daffodil. That's really the only one that is still available. Everything else is sold out. But as you guys can see, for 230 bucks, you get a Alice style board. You can choose your plate material, stainless steel, brass, copper, or FR4. You can pick a PCB if you want, and you can also add plate foam. You know, I find it funny that I guess vendors start adding this in now. Please check that you understand this is a group buy and will ship according to the timeline below. There we go. Let's see. Speaking of that timeline, I guess it... Oh, look, it actually ended yesterday, but there's still one available. So here we go. You can still click on that. Yeah. Expected to ship October 2021, right? 2021. All that good stuff. This is really the only one available. I can understand why people don't like yellow. Look at that. Yeah, that's may not be an aesthetic that people like, because look, it's just stacked. The stacked Alice. Also expiring today, actually, is the Caps Unlocked CU65 Round 3. For 165 bucks, you get a 65% keyboard. And I did not have nice things to say about it last time. That has not changed at all. I believe 165 is too expensive for a board of this caliber. What is this board? Let's look at the specs right here. With hot swap board, QM case support, ANSI. Let's see what else. Here, I guess it's better to show you what it looks like on the side right there. Yeah, this was probably a keyboard that could compete with the White Fox when the White Fox first came out. But as it is right now, this is like I feel like people would buy this if they didn't know what was out there, right? Like if you didn't know about the KBD67 Lite, you would totally buy this. If you didn't know even about the IDOBAO ID67, you would still buy this. But other than that, there's really, yeah, there's not a strong reason why you would want to buy this, other than it's, you know, from Caps Unlock. I think Caps Unlock is in the UK, if I'm not mistaken. All the way on the Key Company, this is the Molly Poly. The Molly Poly right here. This is a board that is inspired by the Apple M0110, but with a more modern approach taken to it for 499 bucks. So yeah, quite an expensive board, especially since it's polycarb. But yeah, take a look at it right there. It's got this fancy USB hub, all that good stuff. Brass plate. Let's see what else is here. Let's look at the PCB hub and specs. Require soldering, of course. Hub, internal hub daughter board, USB-C output, high-speed data transfer. Okay. 7-degree case, PVD brass plate, 1.5 millimeters thick. Weight is a PVD brass flower. Choice of 3 finishes, dark nickel PVD, 24K gold PVD, which probably is the more interesting one, and silver PVD. But yeah, this one is ending on the 23rd. I'm a big fan of the M0110, but for $500, this seems way more than what it's supposed to cost, you know? Like maybe it's because of the hub, but I would probably price this to be more like in the high 300s, maybe a solid $400, but who knows, yeah. 380 maybe, who knows. Yeah, earlier on in the show, I was talking about this guy right here. $399 board, absolutely worth it. And then you take this and you compare it to that and you're kind of like, huh, what does this board have that the Jelly did not, right? And really the only thing was that USB hub, and I'm like, that's not an additional $100 or so. But yeah, if you are a big fan of the M0110 aesthetic, this could be the board for you. This could be the board for you. Yeah. But anyway, check it out. Check it out. Group buy ends on the 23rd. Check it out. And with that said, those are the only group buys that I know of that are ending this week. So just as a quick recap, there's the Molly Poly, there's the CU65, and there's the Design 3 Alice. Just like on the key set front, nothing too interesting this week. But what do you guys think? Which of these 3 boards interest you the most? The Molly Polycarb, the CU65, or the Design 3 Alice? Which one are you guys most interested in? Happy Tailwag says pass. Pass. So much passing. Keko says Molly. Pass. Aleph says CU65 seems most basic, but I like it. Pass for me. Pass. Wow. This might be the first week where... Wow. I'm gonna drink a little bit more here. It's a good week for the wallet to not hurt. Absolutely agree with you guys. Wow, so many people passing. Alright, I think out of these 3, I'm not a split ergo user, so definitely not the Alice. CU65, it's just so boring to me. Would not even spend $120 for like a board like this. The Molly Poly I am actually very interested in. I like how the M0110 looks, and I like how this is a modern take on it. However, $499 is way too expensive for me. If it was less than $400, I probably would have bought it already, but sadly that is not the case. So, like the most of you, I'm passing. I am literally passing on key sets and keyboards this week as well. A fine week to save our wallets, I guess. Anyway, with that said, the total price to join all of these, once again, that's SA Magica, the KBD Fans High Pro, MG Fishing, GMK Monarch, Design 3 Alice, CU65, and the Molly Polycarb. If you wanted to join all of these, buy every kit in a key set, including desk mats and special Rama caps and whatnot, and also buy the premium editions of each of these keyboards, you would be spending a grand total of $1,757 and 82 cents. But as most of you have already stated, this is a week that you will be passing, so treat it as if you earned an extra 1,700. There we go. Yeah, 1,757 is not a bad number. That's probably the lowest that we've had in quite a while. That is... yeah, I would have to go through the rest of my notes, but I'm pretty sure this is either the lowest or the second lowest of 2021 in terms of ending group buys. But yeah, once again, nothing's really happening this week. It's a boring week, but you know, we can't have an exciting week every time, right? Right, but here we go. Gold Toss says, that's about enough for 2 hype GMK sets on Mech Market. Oh boy. Loli says, that's pocket change, 1,700. Dang, I wish that was pocket change for me. D Mortal says, wow, so affordable. Yes, absolutely. Containment Unit says, my bank is going to perform a wellness check on me because I'm not buying anything. Like, sir, you have not spent 1,000 this week. What's going on? Are you alive? We need to have boring weeks and money saved so we can go ham on the next week. Yeah, next week is probably going to be bad. So, you know, this is like the calm before the storm. The calm before the storm when everyone just goes bankrupt or something. Anyway, let's talk about missed group buys, because, you know, even on slow weeks or so, I still miss things because there's so much happening in our hobby. So with that said, the very first missed group buy, here we go. This one is expiring on the 31st. Boom, here we go. This is Geekark Slash. Check it out. Why is it called Slash? Because there is a slash of color down the middle, I guess. Okay, if you guys have never heard of Geekark before, Geekark is the manufacturer behind the MT3 profile and the XDA profile. So if you are happy with the quality of their manufacturing there, expect more of the same with this, except this is their cherry profile offering. So far from what I've heard and what people have shown me, the Geekark cherry profile is actually pretty top notch. A lot of people have said it's even better than ePBT, but I myself have never tried them before. Everything I say or everything I've heard is from just hearsay. Third-person resources, I guess. Yeah, here we go. There it is. Here, let's go see how much this costs. For a base kit, expect to be spending 80 bucks. 80 bucks for everything up to full size, which is pretty good. And that is the only kit available. 80 bucks. Not bad. Not bad at all. And looks like it's got support for Alice style boards, I guess. 60% with Win keyless, that's good. And of course 65% right there. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Cool. This one, you guys have quite a while. This one expires on May 31st. Well over a month. Well over a month. So no need to rush. No need to rush. Check it out. Another missed group buy. It's actually a keyboard. Yeah, this should be the only key set that I've missed, but I did miss quite a few keyboards. First one is this guy. This guy is the Hidari. Also on Mekibo. This is a 60% with arrows and a numpad on the left-hand side. So if you are a southpaw, this could be the board for you for 419 bucks. Let's see, you have your choice of several colorways. You've got green, you've got purple, you've got silver, you've got blue, you've got gray. There we go, all for 419. You can choose an aluminum cover or a brass cover for an additional $100. PCB available in hot swap and in solder layouts as well. Yeah, look at that. Look at all that. Here, let's go take a look at a couple of these renders. There we go. They should have made it 420. Oh my gosh. But yeah, 60% with arrow and numpad. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Though my main concern about this is with the arrow keys right there. I tend to like having a much larger left shift. So, because I only use left shift, I don't use right shift, so I could imagine this being problematic for me. See, do they have a render with the pictures with keycaps on? See, there we go. That's a 1.25U left shift. Dang. You know, having that left shift as a 1.25U is going to cause problems for me. Man, and if you guys are wondering what key set this is PBT Notion from Novelkeys. Very cool. Okay. Yeah, I guess this is built specifically for people who are left-handed and who use right shift. So if you just wanted to buy this because the numpad is on the left, you will have problems. You will have problems. Okay, looks good, looks good. Here, let me post the Imgur link to all of you guys as well. And also with the group buy link. Check it out. Once again, this one, you guys got some time. This one expires on the 30th. It's a true southpaw board. Yeah, exactly. A true southpaw board. All right, next board. Next board that I missed is actually... This one also expires next month. Lots of time for everyone here. But, here we go. IDOBAO is added again. This is the ID87 V2, a TKL PCB mounted hot swappable mechanical keyboard kit available for $219. And similar to the rest of their previous keyboards, such as the ID67, ID80, ID84, this is going to have that same integrated plate with that flat back that goes on it. So yeah, 219 bucks for a TKL, that's not a bad price. You know, if you can deal with the integrated plate, why not? And check it out, bottom material acrylic with brass, 6-degree typing angle, 4.2mm integrated plate, screw mounted PCB, USB-C connection, cool. And I've also noticed that for each of their group buys, they consistently make the same typo. They probably just copy and paste it, just never actually fixed it, right? So yeah, here we go. Let's look at some more pictures here. Here, let's just click on this. Include. Ooh, they have a white one this time. I don't remember other ones coming in white. So this is interesting. They did not include all the pictures here. Oh, here we go. Here we go. That's a built unit right there. Looking pretty good. Don't know why IDOBAO don't do top mount. I guess it's because they just keep that same design language. No pink this time, says Stray Chroma. Oh no! I know Stray Chroma has a ID80 in pink. Looks pretty good on her stream, guys. Look at that. There's that bottom brass weight there. Are you a wizard? Yes, I am. There we go, yep. Unfortunately, the PCB is broken. Oh no. Good thing those PCBs are relatively easy to get. But yeah, anyway, if you guys can spare 219 bucks and don't mind the stiffer typing feel, do consider the IDOBAO ID87. One thing I do have to mention with these boards is none of their boards, starting from the ID67, the ID80, the ID84, and based on that track record, I would expect the same for the ID87. None of their PCBs actually have ESD protection. So if that is something that plagues you, do consider not getting this. So yeah, if you guys are interested in this one expires on the 7th. I think they just started working on it with the ID80, says Aurora Kamara. Interesting, okay. Would love to see them get that implemented. Alright. The next board that is expiring, or sorry, that I missed, expires on May 15th. Does ESD protection make a difference once it's in the board? Yes, it does. You know, if you live in a particularly staticky environment, it could mean the difference between frying your board and your board surviving for many years to come. Yeah, this last one is a redo, actually, of a board that already finished group buy, but this time it's in a different colorway. Check it out. This is the CU68 in peaches and cream colorway. Check it out. If you guys like the Mizu, it's basically like the Mizu, but instead of white and blue, it's white and this peachy pink. Tenta says, how's it going, Merlin? It's going pretty well. We are in the missed group buy section of this stream. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Oh, look! Even the badge has peaches on it. That's cute. It's very cute. This one expires on the 15th, so you guys got some time just to get this. Look at that. Good pricing. Center mount USB-C. Good stuff. But check this out, guys. You can already kind of see it here, but are those the notches that it clips onto, or is that warpage? Actually, it looks fairly consistent, so it's probably like the notches that put the case together. Let's see, any more colors here? Nope, that's it. For those of you who have never heard of the CU68, I will be receiving a review unit sometime in the near future, hopefully soon, but just some quick specs about the board. It is 800 grams, unbuilt, 6.5 degree typing angle, gasket mounted, and it's hot swap as well. There's many things you can do to like adjust how it feels as well. You got all of this is included in there. Cool. Estimated date of delivery October 2021, so relatively soon, right? But yeah, if you guys are interested and have a cool 170, consider this. Look, I understand this is a group buy. Let's click on it. Yep. You can do all that. Let's talk about in stock. Here we go. In stock. And as many of you know, I used to do all of this manually, but special thanks to Scott Water for making a cool website called docstock.com. So while he does try his best to get everything, it's not, I would estimate he hits maybe 90% of like everything that's out there, but definitely check it out. Definitely check it out. See that? So yeah, he has several categories here: keyboards, keycaps, PCBs, switch modification, desk pads, accessories, switches, you name it. Let's see. Alaf says, how do you find your news? I read through a lot of stuff every week, you know, and there's also like your usual mech group buys, your keycap lender, all those cool websites right there, and of course Stock. I do this weekly, every Sunday night. Been doing it for the last year now, actually. And hopefully for a few more years to come. But yeah, I'm not going to cover everything that's on this because that could take hours, but I do want to point out a few items. The very first item that I want to point out is for those of you who were dying to get a 75%, right? For those of you dying to get a 75 and missed out on the jelly, you know, there is one 75 that is currently available, all the way from rndkbd.com, all the way up in Canada. This is the PLA 75. It is a PLA gasket mounted case for the KBD fans, KBD 75 PCB. So yeah, check it out. For 200 Canadian, which is roughly 150, 160 US dollars. And you have quite a few colors to choose from over here. Look at that. This in and of itself, because of its gasket mounting, this will already feel better than the stock KBD 75. I do not have their latest D84, I think, which is also like a gasket mount case for this, but this will probably sound better. PLA tends to sound better than metal. So yeah, Stray Chroma says, I've been interested in this one, but it seems expensive for 3D printed. Yeah, 160 bucks, but it also comes with the PCB and all that, see? Look here, look here. Comes with KBD 75 V2 PCB, which people have told me, because the last time I mentioned this, I mentioned that the PCB might not have ESD protection, but they apparently carry the latest PCB, so you should be fine on that front. Nuclear Monsters ordered a PLA 75 this week. Please let me know how it sounds, okay? And of course you can buy extra tops right here. 25 Canadian just for the top. Very cool. Yeah, if I were to get this, I'd probably pick the yellow one. I'd pick the yellow top. Yellow top looks pretty cool. I like that. So yeah, this is the KBD 75 PCB, so you don't have any of the arrows that are separated out, or the rightmost column, or the F row separated out. It's all just crunched up together. Some people like that, some people don't, so up to you. Up to you. I will say that I've only heard this once, and it was very, very briefly, and it did sound good. It did sound good, so if you're interested in that, check it out on RNDKBD. Alright, next one. Next one is a set I already talked about before as well, but I'm just really curious as to why it's still in stock. There you go. Of course, this is the GMK Godspeed set. Not the regular Armstrong one, but the Columbia one right here, which is the all blue with a few accent keys for 140 bucks. This is still in stock. I'm like very curious why. Very curious why. Everything else is out of stock though. No more novelties, no more 40s, all that stuff right there. Nobody wants the Columbia. Oh no. No one wants the Columbia. But no one wants a shuttle that exploded. Is that why? But yeah, check it out. Check it out. It is currently in stock. Last but not the least, I do want to mention that my favorite JWK switches are back in stock. Not even NASA wanted the Columbia. Oh no, yeah. I remember my parents watching it as it exploded. I was like, oh my gosh. But yeah, that is beyond the scope of this show. So this very next one that I want to talk about is a switch. My favorite JWKs. These are, of course, Lavenders. Why are they my favorites? Just because this has a full nylon top and bottom, giving it a more thocky, giving it a more deeper sound. In my opinion, this is actually probably the deepest sounding JWK switch that you can get. The only thing I don't like about it, is that, guys, what color is that? What color is that? See, this is why I don't like this. This is why I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It confuses me. It confuses me. So I'm like, nope. Really wish that it was clear. Clear or maybe like a completely different color, because this vexes me. This vexes me. Of course, if you don't want to purchase it from Canon Keys, there's also quite a few other places you can buy it from, such as Project Keyboards, right? So yeah. Either way, I do still like Lavender. Is a good thing. As soon as you put the keycap on, the color goes away. But, you know, I feel like stock-wise, the JWK is already super smooth. So if you can find a JWK switch that also sounds nice and deep, you know, more power to you. More power to you. So those are the 3 items I would like to draw your guys' attention to in terms of in-stock items. Anyway, let's talk about starting group buys. Starting group buys. Let's talk about stuff that is starting tomorrow. Okay, so if you guys were wondering, Merlin, did that Jello shot affect you at all? It did in the beginning, but I guess maybe this one didn't have as much vodka as I thought it would. I do have 5 others. So who knows? I may grab one at the end of the show. We'll see. We shall see. We shall see. All right. Let's talk about starting group buys. Let's talk about this. The very first item was actually a key set I talked about last week, because I thought that it would start last week, but I was wrong. Golfmaster says, Merlin, there was an Ask Me Anything redeem point. Was there? Let me look at my logs here. Relapse says, yo Merlin, thoughts on Lodestone 65? No set dates. Board looks interesting. I actually do not know anything about the Lodestone 65. But here, let me just Google it really quick. I see lots of boards. It could be one of those boards that I've seen but don't remember. Let me just take a quick peek for you. There. For those of you who also want to know and learn together with me, here we go. Let's just look at this. Yeah, looks chonky. I like chonky boards. Looks fine. But I think I would have to read through the rest of this to really make a determination of sorts, right? Oh look, there's a carbon fiber plate. Nice. Very cool. Very cool. Anyway, let's talk about the very first set that is starting this week. Thought it would start last week, but apparently it got moved over. Here we go. This one right here. This is GMK Modern Japanese Desko. Group buy starting on the 19th. Like so. Check it out. Pretty much a vintage inspired set. If you guys don't know what Desko is, Desko was they made lots of keyboards as well. If you're here in the United States, you can go to the airport, and if you go to American Airlines or United Airlines, you'll see that a lot of their terminals have Desko boards that basically have the black version of this, but with the same colored keycaps. You've got the red, the blue, and the green. But yeah, this is a modern Japanese variant of it. As you can see, all of the alphas have Japanese sub-legends. Check it out. Yeah, as you can see, this one it only goes up to TKL. See, and you do have a Latin only alphas, if that's how you guys like to roll. And then you've got some accent keys for your WASD, your HHKB arrows, and your spacebar. Yellow says, very simple but beautiful set. Absolutely. Spacebar kit. Looks good. Numpad kit. Desk mats. There we go. Yeah, it's a fairly good looking set. Very simple, and I like the touch of colors that it adds. Oh, that looks pretty good. Check that out. HHKB type boards, each with its different arrows highlighted. I like it. Looks good. Let's see, what's the price on this? With this starting tomorrow, there should be prices. Should be. These are all custom colorways except for the WS1. Let's see. Prices. Were there no prices listed yet? This is happening tomorrow and still no prices. Let's see if I can find price. No price. Price. Okay. Well, because this is only up to TKL, and WS1 is a standard color. Everything else is Pantone custom. I would imagine this to be about 110 bucks. Maybe 110, maybe 110. Vendors here. Let's go see who the vendors are really quick. Yeah, I don't think he mentions it in his group buy thread as well, so that's, you know, missing. Let's see. Looks like it's going to go on TX keyboards, also known as Mekibo, Ash Keys, Candy Keys, Prototypist, Z Frontier, and Switch Keys, right? But that's not mentioned anywhere here. Not mentioned anywhere. Let's see, maybe I should check the very last page. Very last page. Nothing. Oh, there we go. Here, sorry for the lack of updates. Here's where it is, see? Group buy will start April 19th. No mention of pricing, but at least he did mention all of the proxies. So there we go. There we go. Anyway, if you guys are interested in this, definitely check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Next time, let's see, next one should be GMK Zooted. Here we go. GMK Zooted. GMK Zooted is starting on the 20th for obvious reasons. Group buy date 420. Look at that, guys. Oh my gosh. Launching 420. Yup, exactly. What a opportune time to launch. There it is. Like, this is the base kit right here. Looks like it's everything up to full size. You see that? Spiffs. Kind of looks like that Minecraft exploding monster. Yeah, I can see that. Here we go. He's calling them dealers. Oh my gosh. He's calling the vendors and proxies dealers. Wow. So the dealers for this set are Prototypist, Novelkeys, Daily Clack, Des Hero, ILMKB, Candy Keys, and Z Frontier. Wow. Dang. Oh my gosh. Oh, there we go. Collaborations. Rama Leaf Cap. Cool. Okay. Gold Top says, Novelkeys is a dealer to my addiction. Oh boy. Oh, Nuclear Monsters, I see that you triggered the hydrate command. Thank you. There you go. Must cop. Cop, cop, cop. Oh, there we go. 420. Looks good too. Desk mats, they are in progress. They will come in 3 flavors. Dank, Danky, Dank Dubious. Wow. Okay. Wow. My gosh. Okay, let's go look at these renders. Honestly though, I think it's definitely a fun theme, but I don't like the colors. I don't like how this looks. I really don't like the colors. Like, I like green, but this is not the green that makes me want to buy it, to be to be fair. If you're not listening to Sublime while buying the set, you're doing yourself a disservice. That or Bob Marley, I guess. Here we go. I think it looks good on a polycarb board. Yeah. Might not buy the GMK set, but are buying the Rama cap. Ghostbusters Slimer. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. Wow. I don't care for the theme, but only shows in artisans. The set makes me hungry. Getting you the munchies. Oh wow. That's an what is this? This looks like a HBCP, I think. Yep, HBCP. Okay. You're on an HHKB type board. GMK wouldn't run the novelties from what I heard. Oh, interesting. GMK originally rejected the weed theme. Yeah, I could imagine them doing that. Yeah, I really don't like the colors. Don't like the colors. This is not something I would buy. Yeah. This would look good on the green onyx. Yeah, probably. Probably. But yeah, if you guys are interested in this set, this one launches 420 for very obvious reasons. But yeah, check it out. Check it out. You can join the conversation on Geekark right there. Anyway, next set. Next set that is starting. Next set that is starting is occurring the day after, on the 21st. April 21st. This guy right here. This is DSS Handwork. Oh god, it's another hander bait. Okay, chat, do not buy this for me this time. Group buy is now happening April 21st. Oh my gosh. There you go. Vendors are Oh, really? Interesting. So usually the P3D store only does like 3D printed items. This is probably the first key set that I'm seeing on their show. I mean, on their store. My gosh. Look at that. DSS. So there's Alpha Keys, Switch Keys, Z Frontier, My Keyboard, and Prototypist. There we go. Finalized kitting. Okay. Bits for bait. No, no more bits for bait. Renders. Okay. Oh, okay, that's cute. That looks like a child's keyboard. Bits for work. There we go. Look at that. Wow. Oh my gosh. Check out this board, guys. No! Stop it, Yellow! Stop! No more! No! I can't even buy it. I can't even join it right now. I can't even join it. Keyblade. Oh yeah, if you guys know about the Keyblade. If you guys know about the Keyblade, have you heard of the Key Sword? Here we go. What? What? Stop it! No, stop it, guys. No more. No more. 500 bits. 49 bits from Slayer. Stop! Stop! No! No! Stop! I can't even join it yet, guys. Even if you hit the total, I can't join it. There's nothing I can do right now. This set starts on the 21st. What? That's Wednesday. That's Wednesday. Leo 200. Oh no, it's starting. Okay. I need to keep track of this so when the date comes, I'll know if I have enough or not. Save it for the rainy day. My gosh. Wow. But anyway, let's continue looking at renders. Let's continue looking at renders. There we go. Look at that. Don't fight it, just accept it. Wow. Okay. I like the Desmat. Desmat actually looks pretty cool to me. But my gosh. Wow, what if I end up having all of the Handarbait sets? Embrace the ugliness. One for bait. Wow, you guys. Isn't this a 40s only DSS set? Yes. If you guys look there. Well, it's a TKL set, right? Look at that. You can have TKL, and then of course you got a numpad set right there, and then you have the space bar. But it is definitely a smaller kit than usual. Oh my gosh. What's happening? Oh my gosh. Dr. Nucleus gifting 5 tier 1 subs. Thank you. Let's see. 1 tier 1 sub to Mole, Vital, Mr. Spaceman, Switchwitch, Davy Dofu. Thank you. Thank you for your generosity, Dr. Nucleus. And you guys make sure you say thank you to Dr. Nucleus as well. Thank you. Wow. Wow, you guys. But for the fund... The train has departed the station. Oh, we'll see. Anyway, if you guys are interested in this, check it out by Wednesday. But other than that, check out the Geekark page. Let's go on to the next one here. Heck, people are already messaging me for the audience. No, guys, wait till the end. Okay. Next one. Okay, this is the reason why I think that the Jelly... That the Jelly SE will come in pink. I fully believe that the SE will come in pink because of this upcoming set. And that upcoming set is Jelly Delights. GMK Jelly Delights, starting on the 22nd. See, Yellow, use 14 bits, thank you. Thank you for following as well. And Isashu, subscribe with tier 1, thank you. There we go. This is Jelly Delights. Jelly Delights from GMK. As you can see, it is a red on pink set. Which is why I think the Jelly, if they knew about the set, it would come in rose gold. So you could put this on your Jelly. Yeah, look at that. Jelly Delights, Alt Mods Kit, Novelkeys, Space Bars. Let's go look at the renders right here. Generally speaking, I'm not a fan of all pink sets, right? Like, I like Olivia pink, but nothing that's completely pink like this, right? Polycarb Diet extended their tier 1 sub. Thank you so much. See, yellow says jelly epoch, jelly keycaps, jelly gaskets, jelly silencers, jelly everything. Looks like someone got a cut while making the set and bled on it. Oh man. Yeah, it's not my favorite. Ty Key subscribing with Prime. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's see. What's all this? Oh yeah, those are jelly beans, right? The rendered jelly beans. Cool. Let's see, here we go. Isometria. Ooh, another 75% that I've not heard of. Cool. We also have patisserie coming soon. I greatly prefer patisserie over this. Ooh, this is a nice looking 75. We go Gemini. Jelly keycap. Isometria looks like GMMK Pro. Yeah, I get that. Keystone. Cool. Ooh, dust mats. Okay, okay. That's pretty cute. It's pretty cute. Cool. No mention of vendors or pricing? Oh, here we go. Pricing. Base kit. 144. Holy crap. That is expensive. But then again, it is on the Kono store. Things tend to be a little bit more expensive on the Kono store. Let's see, other vendors are Desk Hero, Candy Keys, TikTok, Daily Clock, Prototypist, and Z Frontier. Alt mods are 90, novelties are 50, and Spacebar are 30. But 144 for that. This is easily 130. 134, right? But not 144. I wonder why it's so expensive. Why is this so expensive? 144? No way. No way. Back MC says, can you play guitar for us sometime in the future? Sometime in the future. Dr. Nuclear says, I'm shocked. 150 for a bass set. Yeah, I know. Well, keep in mind. Key sets today are probably the cheapest they ever will be. Come back again next year, prices will increase by another 3% or something, right? Because you know what? I think the statistic is that inflation is 3% every year. So in order to make more money than last year, but still sell the same amount, you would need to increase past 3%, right? So yeah, prices are increasing. So this may just be the start of the next wave of GMK kits, right? Unfortunate, but when I joined this hobby, I think GMK kits were under 100. And that was like a full kit, right? Granted, back then, whenever you bought a GMK set, they would ship it to the vendor, right? And then the vendor would have to sort all of the keys into trays and then ship it to the customer. And in some cases, vendors would be like, we're not gonna bother sorting it into trays. We're just gonna put them in a bag and ship it to you. So yeah. As I said earlier, I'm not a fan of all pink, but if you love pink, this might be the set for you. This one opens on the 22nd. Check it out, join the conversation. So those are the 4 key sets that I know of that are starting this week. Let's see, the first one being GMK Modern Japanese. Let me get a better picture there. GMK Modern Japanese Desko, GMK Zooted, DSS Handwork. Here, let's get a better picture right there. DSS Handwork and GMK Jelly Delights. Out of these 4, which ones are you guys most interested in? Which sets are you most interested in purchasing this week? Dr. Nucleus says, Zooted for show. Zooted. Zooted, Zooted, none. Desko, pass. Zooted, Zooted. Wow, Zooted's really popular. Handwork. Desko, but passing. Jelly Delights. Maybe the 420, the Desko, the Desko, the Desko, the Zooted. Wow, Deskos and the Zooted seem to be the most popular ones this week. Wow. Cool, pass, pass, pass. Honestly, I think between these four, I'm not a fan of the pink, so that's out of the picture. I do not like the set, so I'm passing on that as well. GMK Zooted, I don't like the green. So if anything, would be this, the GMK Modern Japanese Desko, but at the same time, I still think that the set is too plain for me, so I will probably pass. Pass. Basically, I passed on ending key sets, passed on ending keyboards, passed on starting key sets. Desko is nice. Yeah, it is nice, but not nice enough for me. Like, okay. Right, so when is the expected delivery? Probably Q3 of 2022, right? For something that looks normal, so for something that looks basic like this, I don't want to have to wait that long, right? If this looked a little bit more, if it looked prettier to me, if it had better colors, I would be willing to wait more than a year. But at this rate, this is not a set that I would want to wait for. All right. Let's talk about keyboards. Let's talk about keyboards that are starting this week. Talkie says, better off just going to the airport and stealing the keycaps off the boards at the boarding. Oh gosh, yeah. One day I will see like a headline, keyboard enthusiast arrested at airport for stealing keyboards. Anyway, keyboards starting this week. Let's start off for 420. I'll be the one arrested, says Yellow. Anyway, here we go. The very first keyboard starting this week is the Bahrnob. The Bahrnob 65. This one starts April 20th at 8 a.m. PST and will be open for 2 weeks. Lots of TLDR here. 1 per customer, 2 per household, $350 for the base units. Upgrades will cost extra. 300 units will be available, case and weight. PCB plates, bars, and knobs will be unlimited. Estimated fulfillment time, Q4 of 2021. But yeah, let's go take a look at this board right there. People are saying J02 with a knob. Basically, that's what it is. See that? Got a knob right there, 65% with the separated out arrow keys, part of a rightmost column with the knob on the very top right, along with the pen rail. See that? Look at all that. Let's see. A build stream on Saturday, April 17th. Oh, that was yesterday. I guess I must have missed it. Here. Okay, here we go. This is the available layouts. So it looks like you can do 7U. That's good stuff. And a split spacebar. ISO support. Split backspace. Very good. Very good. Group by info. How to purchase. Okay. Here we go, case options, weight options. So brass, if you wanted a brass weight, that's an additional $150. Pretty expensive. Look at that. $15 to $20. All the pricing is listed here. Pretty cool. Okay. Very nice. Why all space and no OLED? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Here. I like how this board looks, guys. This is actually a good looking board. I'd like to see what the bottom looks like. Let's see. Let's look at the Geekark page. Maybe they have more photos there. Let's see. Let's look at the Geekark interest check page. There we go. Sometimes they don't include all the pictures. Here you go. These are renders. Okay, still did not show the back. I would really love to see the back. Oh, here we go. Cross section, pen rail, rotary encoder, top case, silicon pads, plate. Okay. Wow, that bottom piece is really chunky right there. Cool. Carbon fiber and brass or brass alu plate available. Very nice. The bar. Wow, okay. So I guess that bottom piece, that bottom piece is what's going to constitute most of the weight. Look at that spans the entire keyboard. Holy cow. So if you make that brass, this is going to be a very heavy board. Cool. Bottom weight is now the actual bottom of the case. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that is a very huge weight that you're seeing right there. Let's see, how much was this again? This was $350 for the base unit, and then I believe it was $150 additional to get that brass bottom, so that would put you at $500. Dang, $500 for that additional weight. If you guys saw the GHS Rare RAR, that was kind of in that same vein with the bottom being all brass, and that one sold at $580. So yeah, this is about that same price. But man, dang. I feel this might be too heavy if you go with the brass weight. I kind of wish that they would have had just like an aluminum bottom, but then have like a cutout for a brass weight. So not sure. Not sure. Anyway, if you guys are interested in this, check it out on the 20th. Apparently there are only 300 units. There are only 300 units available, 2 per household, 1 per customer. Right, next up. Next up is a board starting on the 21st, and this one is actually fairly affordable. There we go. You guys might have heard of the Bakaneko. This one is going to be $130, 60% keyboard available on Canon keys. The original designs had cutouts in it, but Canon keys had to, well, Canon keys took the design and changed it up a bit so that the whole thing could be cast, and because it's been casted, you don't have it anodized, it's just painted. So that might be a drawback for a lot of people. Most people like anodization over painting. Here we go. Each 60 kit will be shipped with the following items: Canon keys foam carrying case, the case itself, FR4 plate, hot swap PCB, C3 unified daughter board, 2U cherry clip. Very cool. The set will be sold in stock. I'll say that again. In stock at a price of $130. This will probably go very fast. This will go very fast. But here, these are some of the things that I want to point out about this. This is probably one of the cheapest boards that you'll find that has a daughter board attached to it. And why do I stress that? Usually, you know, if your board breaks, what ends up happening is you need to maybe take off all of your switches, completely disassemble your board just to replace that PCB. In this case, you know, hopefully the daughter board which is this thing right here, it will have all of the protection necessary. So if anything were to break on your PCB, it would be this. And I believe a C3 daughter board is only 30 bucks, right? So this just adds a lot more protection. And for 130 bucks, that is a steal. That is an absolute steal. I may pick one of these up myself, to be honest. I do have to agree with someone in chat who mentioned that the paint is a no-go for them. Part of me is thinking, like, I've painted boards before, and these look like a better job than I did, so I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. But yeah, I'm quite curious. Quite curious. On the board that I did paint though, one thing I noticed was as I typed on it, like over time, so for example, if this was the board that I painted, over time, my wrist kept rubbing on the edge here. So like in a matter of 2 to 3 weeks, the paint wore off. So I'm hoping that that won't be the case for this. Hoping that this will not happen with this board. Like hopefully he's got like proper painting done, like he's got like a coat on top of that, but I guess we won't know until the end. We won't know until the end. But yeah, because it is painted, for those of you who are good at painting, you could probably take care of it yourself, right? Can you get it as raw aluminum? That is a very good question, but I'm gonna say probably not. Gammon said it should be a good paint job, but it will never be as durable as E-coat or Cerakote. Yeah, I could imagine that. If it's just paint, it'll wear eventually. Agree. That absolutely happened to me. But the benefit of paint is it's easy to strip and repaint or do whatever finish you want. That's true, but how many people buying this board actually have that skill set, right? That's what I would be most concerned about. I feel like Canon Keys might get like bunch of emails being like, hey, 2 months later I rubbed off the paint. Can I have a refund for my entire board? It's kind of like, it's a painted board. That's what happens. That's what happens. Goldtop says, drop this in a bathtub full of paint stripper. Yeah, I guess you could do that. I guess you could do that. At least stripping and painting is easy and cheap. Recoating may not be worth the time and effort. They did say they'll explore if it's possible to e-coat in the future. Honestly, if I do buy this, which I most likely will, hopefully I can get in because it's in stock. I might have to compete with 1,000 other people. Did he even say how much is in stock? Gondo, rating with the party of 17. Thank you. I come from Brazil. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Gondo, for sending all your people my way. We are at the starting group buy section of the entire stream. We're talking about the last keyboard, actually. This is the Canon Keys Bakaneko 60 right here. Voodoo Bear says try like 5k other people. I know, right? I know, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, if you guys are interested in this, definitely check it out and get ready to battle. Get ready to battle everyone else who wants this board for 130. We have now entered the group buys from the audience section of the stream. So if you guys think that I missed anything, if I missed anything this week, anything keyboard related that is a group buy and that's starting or ending, feel free to message me either by whispering me using the /W command or by just right clicking on my name here. Thank you very much, Happy Tailwag, for our very first item. This is the UM70. Let me post that in chat before I forget. The UM70 is a 65% 3D printed split keyboard for 135 pounds. The group buy goes from April 8th to May 7th, 2021. Expected ship date is September 2021. Yeah, check it out. Looks like you can change the colors. Marble, white. Oh, there you go. There's that GMK Godspeed. Galaxy. Vertigo. Baby blue. You know what? That Vertigo Jade looks really good. Oh, that color is awesome. Hopefully that's really what it looks like in like real life. Yeah, let's see. Let's look at a couple more here. It has audio support, does it? Really? Look, I know it's got an OLED screen. It's got an encoder. Oh, no way. Oh, it's just an audio buzzer. Okay. It's not like an actual audio port. But that's pretty good. That's really good. PCB layout is as follows. Let me expand that. Oh wait, that's not working. Not much layout support, to be honest. All you gotta do, or all you've got is split backspace and your left spacebar. Your left split spacebar can be rotated. Specs. There we go, OLED screen. All that good stuff. This is actually a very affordable kit for all that it does. That's not bad. That's actually pretty good. That's a really good price. If you guys are interested in this, definitely check it out. UM70, thank you very much, Happy Tailwag. Here we go. This is the D60 Lite, all the way on KBD fans, along with ePBT 6085, like so. Check it out. Look at that. This is, I believe this is an in-stock kit, if I remember correctly. The D60 Lite kit. Okay, okay. Interesting. Yeah, personally, I would not go for it. Simply because it's... what? Because it's HHKB and I don't like HHKB. But if they were able to get rid of the blockers, I'd definitely consider it. Definitely consider it. This one is from Son of Ares. Drop plus Oblotsky. SA Oblivion V2. So check it out, guys. This one's open for 4 months. I guess it's their pre-order. If you guys like SA and like Oblivion, do consider this. Do consider it. For me though, if I were to buy this, which I'm not, I'd probably go for the Git modifiers for sure. Git modifiers and the lighter alphas. This guy right here. Hagoromo alphas. I do not like the darker ones at all. Alaf says, dumb question, what does SA mean? SA is the name of the profile. Specifically, it is a profile created by Signature Plastics. It is a very high and sculpted profile. There are, however, uniform ones available. But yeah, SA, as far as I know, is the tallest profile in existence. If you guys are interested in Linwork stuff, apparently this is the Linworks Dolphin TKL with top mount. Starts on the 21st and ends at 11. Basically ends in an hour when it starts. Here, let me pull up a photo of a dolphin right here. Dolphin Linworks keyboard. So yeah, as you guys can read from here, this is a $660 keyboard, excluding PayPal fees. Here, let me find a picture. Here we go. That's a Linworks Dolphin right there. There we go. Ends in an hour. Let's find other more details on it. Shipping will be invoiced separately. Okay. Interesting. Options. Yeah, this is a lot to read through, but yeah, you guys can read through it. With lots of different colors here available. Silver, black, or Lin choice. Wow. Wow. Yeah, you guys can take a look at the board again. Personally, not my... Not my cup of tea. It's a little too curvaceous for me, to be honest. Right? Is the Dolphin good for flippers? Yes, it is. A Dolphin is good for flippers. Oh my gosh. Hey, thank you very much, Obama Gaming. I am supposedly getting a review sample of this board. But what we're talking about is the Frusta Fundamental. And it's not quite for sale yet, but as you can see, this is a this is a placeholder, $3,300. $3,300. But according to Happy Tailwag, this is a $424 board going to be sold in stock. Started on the 17th, ships in a week, hot swap. Oh, that's HKD. Okay, good. Whew. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, good thing it's HKD. Here. Yeah, according to Happy Tailbag, it's $424. That's not bad at all, actually. Yeah, I'm supposedly getting a review sample, but haven't heard back other than Merlin, you are getting a review sample, so don't know when. Looks pretty clean. I agree with you. It looks really good. Yeah, I think I asked for this colorway, so we'll see. We shall see. There's not too much information here. The kit includes all that. Oh, there we go, yeah. HKD. Estimated shipping date, 5 to 7 working days. Yeah, not much there. Gold tops, that sounds like your Fuji 65. That's true, that's true. I've gotten, like, a lot of people message me and say, hey, Merlin, can I send you a review sample? And I'm like, yeah, sure, absolutely. And then all is silent. So we'll see. We'll see if I actually get one. We'll see. Anyway, thank you, Happy Tailwag. And thanks for that jump scare right there. 3,300 HKD, not USD. This is a PBT set, right? That let's see, how should I phrase this? People mentioned to Canonkeys that, hey, we see the same set on like AliExpress for dirt cheap. Why are you guys selling it for so much? What ended up happening was that their manufacturer apparently ripped them off. And then last I heard, that was the end of the conversation. So I wasn't even sure that they were going to release this or not, but apparently it's releasing tomorrow, according to Slot is Good. Just to knock off GMK Amethyst. Yeah, I'm sure people can see it that way. But yeah, I wouldn't know. I can't see either. I can't see either. They all look the same to me anyway. Yeah, thanks so much. Slot is Good. A tiny version of an ancient Apple keyboard. That's really cute. That is super cute. Nuclear Monster says no. Are you Nuclear Monsters? Are you affiliated with Nuclear Monster? Oh. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. So you sent me your blog about it rather than the link to it. Okay. Interesting. Sneaky way to promote your blog. There we go. Check it out at this link. It is definitely a kawaii board. Wow. 29,000 yen. How much is 29,000 yen? 29,000 yen is $266. Okay. 266 for this sounds a little too much. Wow. 290? I wrote it's about 266. Well, based on today's exchange rate, 29,000 yen is $266.91. Rousing Spark says, Coltreg just dropped 2 zeros. Yes, but I also have an exchange rate calculator right here. So I can give a more exact calculation. Very cool. Let's go look at all the pictures. It's honestly very cute. I like it, but to be honest, it's unusable to me. It's absolutely unusable. If I were to buy this, it would just look pretty on like my stand in the back there, but other than that, this would be unusable. Completely unusable. This is the SKERgo. Look at that. It's a through-hole keyboard kit for 75 bucks. Not bad. Not bad at all. This is a group buy, ships in May 2021, limited to 100 units. So it's a through-hole Alice, essentially. Through-hole Alice. It's the blank PCB. What is the microcontroller? What is the microcontroller? Does not say anywhere here, but I'm sure I could check it out on QMK. 75 to try out an Alice seems worth. Totally agree with you. However, if you are not skilled in soldering, right? If you want to try out an Alice but are not skilled in soldering, this still might prove extremely difficult. Like, I guess it's not too difficult. Only the USB-C port is the really difficult part. But all this is extremely tedious. Like me myself, if I were to solder on all of these diodes, this is easily a 2 to 3 hour process for me, and I hate it. I absolutely hate it. But yeah, $75 if you want to try out a relatively cheap Alice. This is a board that expired already, but I figured we'd just talk about it. It started yesterday. But this is the Trinity XT from Heinebusch. This is a TKL with left side macros. This is already done, so you can't get it. Just figured I'd show you guys. Pretty much has the Heinebusch design aesthetic right there. Look at that. Oh, that weight looks beautiful. Very cool, very cool. HB design is plain. Yeah, it is plain, but sometimes you just like plain keyboards, right? There you go. Yeah, it looks really good. And look at that. Flex cuts on the PCB. 2 fairly large ones right there. Nice. Cool. Anyway, check that out, guys. And don't think I'm getting any more messages right here, but I'll leave this open for another minute or two while I finish up my drink. You can actually still buy it, actually. Look at that. Look at that. For 225, you can add a dark blue. Oh, white is sold out. Black is sold out, but dark blue is available. That's not bad at all. Look at that. PCB. Nice. Very nice. Okay, looks like no one else is sending me any more information. So I think we're good. We are good. All right, everyone. Have a good start to your week. And hopefully I'll see you on Tuesday. If not, definitely Thursday. So I'll catch you guys later. See ya!